It is week 1 of the NBA season, and you want to know who the top 100 players are for fantasy basketball. In this episode, we're going to run down that list and give you our commentary so you can make the decisions necessary to win your league championship. We believe every NBA fan that plays fantasy football should also play fantasy basketball. We're giving away sports cards for our episodes. Now, I'm going to give away one of these cards for this episode, but in order to do that, we need to get this episode up to 100 likes. We got a LaMelo Ball rookie card that we're going to be giving away, right? Raw. We also have a Devin Vassell rookie card that we're going to be giving away. Beautiful shape. We also have an Anthony Edwards rookie card that we're going to be giving away. It's also in beautiful shape. Then we have a Tyrese Maxey card that we're going to be giving away this week. And then we have an Onyeka Okongwu rookie card that we're going to be giving away this week. And last but not least, we have a second LaMelo Ball card we will be giving away this week. To enter, all you have to do is get this video to 100 likes, and then in the comment section of the YouTube version of this episode, just comment the name of the player that you want for your card. If you can also include an interesting comment about the episode, that would make your entry stand out a little more, but we're going to give them out randomly. Every week, we're going to try to have a new batch of cards. This is this week's batch. If these cards don't all get given away, we'll carry them over week to week. And I know you don't want to hear me ramble about giving away free cards, so let's jump right into the value. So here we are on #basketball. If you use this site, it's very important that you adjust the actual settings to make sure that it reflects on the platform that you play on. There is a little section here that you can put it on to the site, but when you do that, that doesn't automatically populate the accurate settings. You want to make sure that you go in and manually set them. We are using ESPN settings: 1 point for points, 1 point for rebounds, 2 points for assists, 4 points for steals and blocks, 1 point for three-pointers made, -1 for field goal attempts, 1 point for free throws made, -2 for turnovers. And we're going to go through the top 100 from top to bottom here. We're going to go from number 1 right on down the line. Let's get it. First up, we got Luka Doncic. I am not mad at that. People are concerned about the 2-game playoff week that they have for fantasy basketball. For me, I always say, just get to the playoffs and worry about it later. If you can get Luka Doncic in the top 3, or if you can trade for him because someone is concerned here in week 1 after the drafts are over, and you're like, hey, I'll take Luka off your hand, I'll throw you SGA or Anthony Davis, then that's something I would be open to doing. Number 2, Nikola Jokic. Now, Jokic can go 1, 2, or 3. For me, I'm holding him if I have him on my team. However, if you want to get more depth, he's definitely a piece that you can leverage to try to get more kind of late first-round picks or even second-round picks. You could probably swap Jokic for 2 second-round picks. Number 3, Giannis Antetokounmpo. I am okay with that there, and I think that in your leagues, you want to look at these top-tier players as targets if you are trying to build a top-heavy roster. Excuse me. Number 4, Victor Wembanyama. Yes. Number 5, SGA. I am all about that SGA life. I'm just saying. I saw SGA go number 2 in a fantasy basketball draft the other day, and I was like, whoa. It was in one of my home leagues. I was like, yo, I wouldn't do that, but I'm not mad at it. And that's the thing about fantasy. You sit here and you pick your team. You make trades for the players that you want on your team, and people are like, that's crazy, that's stupid, that's dumb. And then that player goes all the way off. Then you're like, told you so. So I try my best not to judge unconventional moves. I kind of look at it like, well, maybe he knows something that we don't. Maybe he knows something that we don't. But For me, I'm all in on SGA. I would definitely trade up for him. At number 6, we got Anthony Davis. Yes. Top is off. Boobies is out. Hair blowing in the wind. Convertible status. Now, this is wild. Number 7, James Harden? Yo, hashtag basketball got me tripping. Now, let me know in the comments, do you guys think James Harden is going to finish at 7? Now, mind you, these are projections. We haven't had any games in week 1 at the time of recording this. So these are projections. We will do rankings during the season with actual numbers that are happening game to game. So it'll be like the actual top 100, not the projected top 100. I think 7 for James Harden is crazy. I'm not for that life. If someone in your league thinks he's a top 7 player, then I would package him to get somebody like AD or SGA or one of those top guys. But that's kind of wild. BetOnline is the world's most trusted betting platform and your number one source for everything sports betting. Every stat, matchup, breakdown, and even live odds and spreads to bet on during games. With the largest catalog of odds on everything from football, MLB playoffs, NHL, NBA to political props. When the game's over, head on over to our online casino and get in on a game of blackjack or poker, or unwind with one of our over 150 slot games. Head to the website today to get in on the action with America's most trusted site for online wagering. BetOnline, the game starts here. Number 8, Tyrese Halliburton. That makes sense to me. I'm okay with that. Trae Young, yes. Joel Embiid at 10. Guys, if you did not hear, I'm going to have to tell you. Unfortunately, news broke that Joel Embiid will be resting back-to-backs for life. What the heck? Listen. Okay, I'm gonna quickly soapbox this situation, and then I'm gonna move on to number 11. But check this out. Imagine this. What do you do for a living? Cool. You said that you're a lawyer. You said that you work at Chick-fil-A, right? You're a marketing specialist. You're a finance guy, right? You're a nurse. What do you do? Now, imagine if you came into work and you said, hey, listen, guys, my knees hurt. I know a part of my responsibility is to lift these boxes at Amazon, but I'm letting you know that I have a lingering injury that won't get better. And in order for me to be ready for our peak season for Christmas all year, in the regular season of our work and our business, I need to rest back-to-backs, meaning that my 5-day work week, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, I'm taking off on Tuesday because I can't work back-to-back. Taking off on Thursday. So I'm only working Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. Let that sink in. It's crazy, y'all. So listen, I don't know Joel's situation, and I'm not gonna be mad at somebody who somehow, maneuvers it where they only gotta show up 3 days a week for work. They get 2 days off, and they finagled it like that. Like, that's what you want to do. That's fine. I'm saying that this is a job where the public is the customers, the public are your customers. So now I'm going to pull up to the Philadelphia 76ers game, and I don't even know which game you're going to take off. Now you can flip-flop games and be like, oh, well, we played the Wizards on Tuesday, and we played the Celtics on Wednesday. I want to play the Celtics, so I'm going to take off on Tuesday. But the next week, it might be the other way around. It's wild, y'all. If y'all haven't seen Kevin Garnett's take on it, he went off. And I'm kind of right there. And again, I don't know Joel personally, and I want the best for the brother, but this is crazy. For fantasy, for just being a fan of the game, I'm going to just retire and resign from my soapbox now. Let me move on. Number 11, Domantas Sabonis. Yes. 12, Jason Tatum. Yes. LeBron James at 13. Yes. 14, Scotty Barnes. Yes. 15, Ja Facebook Live with the Blicky Morant. Yes. LaMelo Ball at 16. Yes. Damian Lillard at 17. Yes. Jimmy $100 cup of coffee Butler. Heck to the no. I am out on Jimmy Butler. Definitely at 18. That's crazy town. What the heck is up with these projections? That's crazy. Jalen Brunson at 19. Yes. Alperen Şengün at 20. Yes. I might even be a little higher on Jalen Brunson. Fred VanVleet at 21. That seems a little high. Paolo Banchero at 22. Okay. Donovan Mitchell at 23. I feel like that's a little low. Maybe he should be a little higher. 24, Rudy Gobert. Okay. That seems high. Okay. 25, Devin Booker. Seems about right. Anthony Edwards, 26. Many are higher on Anthony Edwards. This is fine for Anthony Edwards, somewhere in the 20s. Chet Holmgren at 27. For points leagues, he's a lot lower than that. Normally, I like this, and I'm okay with that. Kevin Durant at 28. Okay. Bam Adebayo at 29. People are higher on Bam Adebayo than I am. I get it. I'm okay with this. 30 for De'Aaron Fox. It seems low for Fox. Steph Curry at 31 seems low for Curry. 32, Kyrie Irving seems about right. Emmanuel Quickly at 33 seems a little bit high. Karl Anthony Towns at 34. I saw Karl Anthony Towns go in top of the second round. I think this is too low for Karl Anthony Towns. Tyrese Maxey at 35. Maybe. Zion Williamson at 36 seems right. Evan Mobley at 37. Although some are lower on him, I think this is perfect. Lauri Markkanen at 38. Okay. 39, Jaren Jackson Jr. I am lower on him. 40, Jalen Johnson. Yes. 41, DeMar DeRozan. DeMar, not like us, DeRozan. That's okay. DeJounte Murray at 42. That's all right. Nicholas Claxton at 43. A little high for me. 44, Derek White. A little high for me. Cade Cunningham at 45. That is too low for my taste buds. Yo. 46, Pascal Siakam. Maybe. Jalen Williams at 47. Feels like he should be a little higher. 48, Jamal Murray. That's fine. Yusuf Nurkic at 49. That's okay. Actually, I'm a little low. He should be lower than that. Miles Turner at 50. Lower. Kristaps Porzingis. I am out on Kristaps. Get him off of your list. 52, Paul George. He's banged up, but I think this is still too low for him. 53, Jarrett Allen. I'm okay with that. 54, Darius Garland. I'm okay with that. Kawhi, busted thigh. Leonard at 55. No. Questionable work. I am out on Kawhi. Draymond off the top rope turnbuckle with the leg drop green. Nope. Desmond, bring the pain, Bane. I came to bring the Bane hardcore to your brain. Yes. Maybe I'm a little higher, actually, on Bane. Russell at 58. D'Angelo, that is. Yes. Jakob Poeltl at 59. Maybe. Franz Wagner at 60. Feel like he should be a little higher. Jaylen Brown, little higher. Walker Kessler, little lower. Isaiah Hartenstein, with the injury, 63, too high. Amin Thompson at 64, maybe. 65, Brandon Ingram, maybe. Julius Randle, 66, too low. Let's go. Nikola Vucevic, 67, maybe. Austin Reeves, 68, I'm okay with that. 69, giggity. Big shout out to my man Josh Lloyd, locked on Fantasy Basketball Podcast. Chris Paul at 69, maybe too high. I like him in the top 100, not at 69. 70, Tyus Jones, maybe. Trace Jackson Davis, that might be the highest I've ever seen him at 71. I'm okay with that. Zach LaVine at 72, maybe. 73, Jordan, leave the kids at the pool with the baddies. Maybe. 74, Aaron Gordon, too high. 75, Colin Sexton, maybe too high. 76, Mark Williams, maybe. 77, Mike Conley, too high. Josh Giddey, a.k.a. The Giddler. Josh the Giddler. Giddey at 78, too low. RJ Barrett at 79, maybe. 80, Tobias Harris, a little higher for me. 81, Capella, maybe. 82, Drew Holiday, not sure. Not sure how I feel about that. I think it might be about right. Mikal Bridges, I feel like that's a deal. And I'll take that deal. I think people are super low on Mikal Bridges because the expectations are so high. I don't remember the last time we saw a fantasy basketball player move into the second round. Like, people were drafting this guy in the second round. They were so hyped about him. Oh, he's in Brooklyn. He finally got the keys to the car. He got his own team. He's going to go off. And he didn't perform on that level. And then folks were like, hey, listen, he didn't perform at a level that we wanted, so now he's a top 80 player. Where they do that at? That is hot dog water logic with the bratwurst residue dumpster juice vials. It's not okay. Like, I don't think he should go that low. Like, and I understand. For New York, they have a bunch of mouths to feed. You got Karl Anthony Towns, Jalen Brunson, OG Anunoby, Josh Hart. You know, we got all of these players. But he's still Mikal Bridges. Come on, man. Y'all remember what he used to do in Phoenix? He don't really need the ball to produce. And I think he'll perform way beyond 83. I'm just saying. I am just saying. 84, Jalen Duren, way higher on Jalen Duren. I say it all the time. Think prime Andre Drummond. Jalen Duren is going to be a beast for points leagues. Zubats at 85, I'm okay with that. Kobe White at 86, maybe he should be a little higher. Devin Vassell at 87, he's banged up, so I think this is fair. Jalen Green just keeps dropping and keeps falling. Keeps dropping and keeps falling. I'm okay with that. I'm out on Jalen Green anyway. But Derek Lively the second, oh, baby. I think he's going to go off. I'm all in on Derek Lively. 89, I think is okay. I think you can get him in that area, or, you know, he'll finish the season maybe a little higher than that, but I'm okay with that right now. Mitch Robinson at 90, I'm not okay with that. Banged up, like no telling when he's coming back. We got to maybe, is there a filter that we can put on to adjust the value of injured players here? I don't know about this. 91, Jalen Suggs, maybe. 92, Jabari Smith Jr. I feel like he should be a little bit higher. Dan Gafford, I don't know about Dan Gafford. People are drafting Dan Gafford all over the shop, and I don't know if I'm okay with that. Like, I don't know. I feel like Derek Lively is going to secure the starting position, and I know Dan Gafford will still provide some value, but I don't know if I'm drafting him right here or even looking for him right here. But at this time, you probably finish the draft. We're in week one of the fantasy season. I don't know about Dan Gafford. Alex Caruso, maybe. Dennis Schroeder, maybe. Jeremy Grant, heck to the no. I am out on Jeremy Grant wherever he's ranked. I'm sorry. One of the cards that we're giving away, Onyeka Okongwu at 97. I'm okay with that. Alex Sarr at 99, maybe. Ben, your friend Simmons at 99. How the mighty have fallen. This is a guy that was the future. He was supposed to be the next LeBron. What happened, man? What happened to that boy? What happened to that boy? And rounding out the top 100, again, how the mighty have fallen. Bradley Beal at 100. Now that you know the top 100 players for fantasy basketball, check out this episode for the top 5 waiver wire targets you need to focus on for week 1. This episode was presented to you by BetOnline.